Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you how to do the Fire Rift in the Underworld using a factions team on the hardest level possible, level of 500. My horde level is fairly high for this, but it probably doesn't need to be quite that high. Not quite sure it's on 175, but yeah, the higher the better, but this is a fairly doable delve. The team I'm going to use for this is Lava Scorpion, a Fire Spirit, and 2 times a Magma Dragon. Let's take a look at the other troop possibilities. Go down to Fire Rift. There they are. So the one I didn't use was Rathnaga. This does splash damage to an enemy boosted by burning gems. The boost ratio is ×3, so it can be a decent amount of damage, but apart from that, it's alright, but I'll just rather have 2 times Magma Dragon or the Lava Scorpion. The Lava Scorpion does damage to an enemy and then gains armor, which is really important because basically the longer that can survive, the better it effectively protects the rest of our team from potential skull damage and things like that. Fire Spirit is absolutely essential for this kind of delve, I think. Converts all gems of a chosen colour to burning gems. So really cool as any colour, and it's going to effectively turn them to red gems which burn at the same time. And all our troops have this 25% chance to convert a red gem to a burning gem when the turn begins, which is cool. You can go 2 times Fire Spirit with this and 1 times Magma Dragon, but I much prefer it with 2 times Magma Dragon. The reason is Fire Spirit, when it converts those colours, can make so much mana that you could have easily filled up 2 Magma Dragons. So if you've only got 1 of these, then you're just wasting so much mana. It is crazy. And you cast 2 of these back to back, especially with the boost from the Horde, and you can do absolutely huge amounts of damage. So it does have this Lava Storm at the same time, which is red and brown, and that is going to increase its damage. So being able to cast these back to back is really cool, and Fire Spirit gets first dibs on yellow and brown, therefore it gets charged up really quickly to do it again. That's the basic strategy, really cool. The banner I'm going to go for this is +2 red, +1 brown, -1 blue. Right, let's take a look at the other enemies first, just out of interest. Oh, that is super nasty. Kind of, if you get this, you may want to actually just jump out of this and restart if you're trying to do it with this, because Glaceon is a horrible opponent to take on in this delve, because it converts red to Doom Skulls, and we want to create a lot of red with this team, with Fire Spirit, and we've got a Storm going on. So that second battle there is horrible. You may want to actually just go around the edge, take a longer route with easier battles. Like that battle there is just horrendous. That's actually going to be fairly straightforward. That can be a little bit annoying, but with Orpheus medals will be okay. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, all right, I'm going to actually avoid that room and just go the longer route. I don't usually go the longer route. I usually show these going the quickest route possible, but let's show a different way for a change. Right, first battle, let's make sure we got the right medal set on, and that is not the right medal set. We want to be 3 times. Oh, these aren't set up properly. That's because of the world event, I think. 3 times nicer for the first battle. Right, let's jump in. This is one of those ones where those couple of extra battles around the edge is definitely worth doing. That Glaceon room, unless you are unbelievably lucky, that's going to be unbelievably difficult. You're likely not to get away with that without losing 1 or 2 troops when Glaceon casts, with the amount of red we're going to have on the board, most likely with a team like this. Got a red and brown storm going on constantly. It's going to be horrendous when Glaceon gets to cast, and the likelihood is it will get to cast at some point, so we are going to dodge that room like it was a dangerous spiky thing on the floor covered in acid. Is that dangerous enough? I don't know. Anyway, let's start with a little bit of damage. Right, our Fire Spirit is up. And you're looking for any kind of thing that makes a nice 4 match. A colour which we don't use is preferred. We don't use blue. This is ideal. This is very nice. You don't want to do it on something like brown, because Magma Dragon does damage boosted by red and brown gems. So that would be actually working against us in a way. Yellow's not too bad, but our Fire Spirit uses yellows. We don't want to convert them either. So blue is absolutely ideal for this. Take them anyway, because if we don't take it, the AI will. And we don't want them taking it. I'm going to leave them a skull hit. I don't mind one skull hit on this early level. Let's get this up again. The second one will be ready to cast in the next round because of the potion of enchantment. Do like being able to cast these back to back. Because if we get an absolute ton of mana from this, you can fill up both magma dragons at once. Otherwise, if you only had one magma dragon, you can actually waste an absolute stack of mana. And I don't like wasting stuff. So we've not got a huge amount of stuff going on. We've got this purple here. It's not perfect though. It's not great. It's alright. Better than a kick in the what's it though, so we'll take it. And we've got some little cascades there which helped a little bit. Let's chuck out a load more damage. That'd be a bit more brown at the same time. If you haven't got as much life and health as me, obviously then take these kind of skull hits. We'll take it anyway because they're about to cast, but always good to take away skull hits from the enemy if you can't really afford too many hits. Right, and what have we got? See, I don't want to take brown, but there's a 4-match there. Again, not much going on with our red again right now, so it is what it is. Sometimes it'll be absolutely amazing. You get absolutely ridiculous amounts, and other times it won't be so hot. Har har on the burning gems. Hot. Do you see? Oh dear. Never mind. What are we going to do? Let's do a bit of that. Get a bit more armor at the same time. Always good to do that. Well, I can't resist this brown now. I know I don't like to do it on brown, but there's so much there, we can't really ignore that. This is going to get our second magma dragon up at the same time. Let's cast double casts out of this, back-to-back casts. There's one. There's the other one. You're not casting, girly. You're gone. And that'll do for the first round. Right, like I said, we're going to avoid that middle room because it's just a suicide, basically. It really is. Like, I'm absolutely hideous. Glaceon doesn't actually tell you what they do on this. You got to know your troops a bit, but I'm telling you, just avoid this middle room if you get Glaceon. Just no. I'll just go around the edge with a couple of extra battles. This is not too bad. Just gives them attack. Not too bad. We can take the skull hits ourselves if they appear, and Bonnie Rose. Yeah, not too bad. So we don't need those niches or Orpheus what we had last time. But did I change them back? Yeah, I did. Of course I did. Yes. Stay with the program. Right, yellow is there. That's good. I sort of saw that at the last second and thought I shouldn't really take that. It's going to give him a skull hit, but my finger said do it. My brain said stop. My finger said no. I'm doing it. You know what I mean when your actions override what you were thinking. Yeah. Anyway, we've given him a cheap early skull hit. What the fidgety fudge. Have we got any conversions to a 4-match anywhere? Nothing immediately apparent. And often it's a colour we don't use, so not the best start in the history of the world. Oh, we've got green. Let's do that. We will do that. Absolutely. Take them skull hits. Nice 4-match there, which we'll absolutely grab. Another skull basharoony. Both magma dragons are up. Might as well get them doing what they're there for, to dish out stacks of damage. Yeah, let's do that on you. The second magma dragon cast is going to get rid of him. He didn't get to cast. I do like getting my fire spirit up. Lots of red there. Must be some nice choices here, surely, for the conversion. I have to have a second glance at this. Oh, there is, purple. I thought there wasn't anything there for a minute. It's like, surely there must be something. And there was. So I like to have two magma dragons because it's so easy to get them both charged up with one of these. With two of these but one magma dragon, you're going to waste a lot of mana. But the good side obviously is that you can have two of these ready back to cast sometimes, which means you can get the other magma dragon charged up nice and quick. But I just think it's a bit more efficient this way. Let's cast them back to back. Looks like there should be a double drop of something somewhere in the history of the world. I think I'll do that, see if we can get our fire spirit up. Oh, that red seed. Both our magma dragons on nothing at the moment, but let's see how quickly we can get them both charged up. These aren't in an ideal place, I don't think, these red with the other colours. Not seeing anything. Not seeing anything immediately again for a nice conversion. Wow. How is that even a thing? Sometimes you're tricked by the different look of these fire gems. There's something really obvious there and you just haven't seen it because of the different shapes. That's kind of how it works for me anyway. But there's lots of threes on the blue side of things. So I'm going to go for this one blue anyway. Might get some lucky cascades. And both magma dragons are up. Just like that. So one lot for you. Oh, Bonnie Rose got a bit excited. Her motley crew is about to get wiped out. So yeah, like, don't be bothered about going the long way round if you have to. Oh, this could be a bit annoying though, but it should be okay. A double number of brown on the board, which could help us just as much as it helps them, but the trouble is with these, entangle an enemy, drain all mana is annoying, and it can repeat when it casts or creates that brown. Times two of them. Right, because I don't like this entangle from two of these. I'm not bothered by skull damage, like we don't rely on skull damage on this, but still don't want to be held up. Excuse me. Don't need three though. So let's go 4. 1. 2 Orpheus and 1 Nisha. That's just me. You can go 3 Orpheus if you want to be really safe. Right, let's grab that. Get my fire spirit ready to go. And oh, yellow is too nice to ignore. So much going on there, it's great. Rock Troll is particularly good at absorbing skull hits. Reduce damage from skulls by 50%. But I'll take this one here just in case we get a red match there for an extra turn. We've got the storm going on, so it can happen. Didn't. Could have though. Better luck next time and all that malarkey. Right, so our bottom magma dragon is going to be ready really quickly anyway, so we'll just let's just reduce the amount of brown on the board first, so we don't want Matey Boy getting too excited. Alright, let's cast 1 lot of damage. Yeah, I didn't do too much. In fact, that's kind of helped us a bit because we get a nice boost from this now. Another load of damage. All those brown on the board are definitely worth converting into red now. This is going to get all our team charged up Fantastic stuff. Cockatrice is about to do the entangle an enemy, drain mana, create some brown, but we've just converted all that brown away, see, that's important. On a strategy for this. And entangled somebody who we don't care about. Let's do some more damage. We've shaken it off already because of our mighty Medals of Orpheus. Let's get rid of him. He'll be burning in a few rounds' time. In fact, he's just about to be kaputted. Consider yourself kaputted. You've been officially kaputted. Let's get ourselves some run. Grab that 4 match. Should have done that actually. Always just hold back when this is ready to cast, because it can be better to leave it there because it can create more conversions. It's got a habit of playing too fast sometimes, and these delves, these faction things, you shouldn't actually play fast. Just take your time. Make sure you make the correct moves. It takes one mistake sometimes to completely mess things up. So nothing really doing on the red conversion at the moment. Oh, see, I've got blue here. I'll get thrown by these sometimes because they look different. For me anyway, I'll easily miss this sort of thing sometimes. There we go. Their feathers are on fire. They should be flapping around like maniacs trying to shake it off. Shake it off. That one's gone. Then give it time to get going. Have a look around for some conversions. We've got a nice green one here. We've got green going on here. Green down here. We don't use green. That is a fantastic choice. Thank you, Tar. And 2 lots of these are going to be the job done. See you later. And let's do this one. Who's next? Witch's Coven. Steel attack from an enemy. Not too concerned about that. Blue to purple. Could help our Lava Scorpion. Got to get rid of her quickly. This transform an enemy into a giant toad can absolutely work against you. Drain mana, create blue. For their Night Hag and Lady Saphira. True damage to an enemy. Yes, I'm not too concerned about this team. I'm going to go and change my medal set back to Nisha. Go back in. Come on, you old witch. Oh, can't say no to that start, can we? Look at that. Ooh, all that blue on the board, we'll transform that away. Always good to transform a colour away that you don't use. We've got a double cast on this straight away. We're not hanging around. We're heading straight in with bags of damage. Have some of that. Who's up next? Purple's looking... No, not purple. Looking at brown then for some reason. Yellow's okay. Our yellow troop is charged, so this is not too bad. We'll do that. Let's just whack them with a bit of damage first. Ah, they took away the thing I wanted. Bit annoying. Well, that messed up my plan. We've got yellow over here though. Let's got our top troop charged up again. Nice 4 match there, and another one there. Give them a little skull whack. Just to keep them on their toes. Take red rather than the brown because the enemy might have taken that red otherwise. Can cast this now to my bottom magma dragon's only on 1 mana. Need to get my fire spirit up first before we do stuff regarding her. Let's concentrate on doing some damage to this old hag. That is a dangerous spell and you don't really want it casting if you can avoid it. Want to avoid it getting purple if we can as well. Don't use blue, so there's not a lot of point in taking that away. We're doing it just to stop the old hag getting charged, but we do get a skull hit at the same time. So that was probably worth doing. And then the old hag is next in line after we get rid of that top troop. Right, come on then, Fire Spirit. Yellow is a good cast on this. Got this nice one here. Purple is good as well though. No, purple is not good. Ignore that. Let's do one yellow. 2 magma dragons ready to cast back to back. It's bad news for the enemy, can tell you that much. Alright, let's do that cast there. Right, she's about to cast. Hopefully she won't do anything too annoying. Don't change me to a toad. Thank you. Right, she's gone in a few rounds' time. Don't mind Lady Saphira casting. It's not going to be effective on a single cast, so not too concerned about that. Let's keep getting some brown for ourselves. Oh, don't want to give that hag a chance to cast though. Don't get reckless. Don't get careless. Look out for these 4 matches as well. Right, we're going to be okay now because we should be able to get a nice match somewhere. Surely there's a 4 match on red to something somewhere. Yeah, green look. Very nice. Don't use green. Ideal kind of cast for this. Both magma dragons up. Here's one lot. There's a second lot. It's nearly all over for you lot. The writing's on the wall. Get rid of them. Lady Saphira, you've got 2 rounds to do something spectacular, my dear. Otherwise it's over for you. Let's get the brown, stop her getting it. It's not happening. She thought she was going to cast again. Not today. Next battle. Go away, Genie. Right, last room. So definitely worth boycotting that last room, or that Glaceon one at the beginning. Horrible nasty room against this team. Just double check my medal set. Yeah, it's fine. Right, so let's jump in. Lava Scorpion, Rough Naga, Magma Dragon, 130 damage to wall. And they have a Fire Spirit as well, so hey, what should we do here? And that can be a bit daft the way it casts sometimes. I think we need to concentrate on their main damage dealer. Magma Dragon first. So we'll hit them with our top troop when we can at the same time. We are nearly ready to go on our top troops. We'll get some stuff for our Fire Spirit. We'll get that. Right, so I think we will chuck in the first wodge of damage. We are ready to cast on our Fire Spirit now. Have a little look around, see how good it is. It's good on brown, but we don't want to take away the brown, obviously, like I said earlier. We don't want to take away the colours, which boost up our damage on our Magma Dragon. But green doesn't give us very much. We only get this really, and that's it. I could do this first. Let's do that first, and then take a look on the next round. See, now you got double lots of this on brown, which is not too bad, even though it's the colour I prefer not to take. Sometimes it kind of just makes sense to do it. So we've got this storm going constantly, so shouldn't have too much trouble getting plenty of mana. Got a barrier, so I can take that skull hit. I'm going to start dishing out stuff to Magma Dragon while I can. Let's get our Fire Spirit ready to go again. Right, she's charged. And what have we got? Again, it is not that fantastic. We've got brown again, but not too much of it anyway. You can get mana surge anyway from just a normal red match. So we'll just take a normal red match. See if things get better in the next round or two. Quite a lot of purple to red. Still got this cast though, so I want to cast this now. Take that on the chin like a hero. Chuck that onto Magma Face. Right, is this red to purple still good? Got 3 match there, 3 match there, 3 match there. Yeah, I think we do that. You can get some nice cascades from this as well, even if there's no 4 matches apparent immediately. And that's exactly what happened. And both Magma Dragons charged up at the same time. This is where it's really useful. Dish out 2 lots of really nice damage back to back. Pain and suffering on the other side. He can't survive too much more of that. He's on the ropes nearly already. Go on. You do that. Let's do this because we get some... Oh no, Doomscar's going to take out that red. Thought we were going to get some red out of that, but maybe not. It's probably a good move anyway, see what happens. Oh, we did get it. Groovy. This is good for our fire spirit. This is going to be the end of their Magma Dragon in a minute without a... He didn't get... And he's not going to get a chance to cast either, I don't think, which is pretty cool. Top Trooper's in good shape. Let's chuck that on them. Oh, he is going to get to cast. Unless we get lucky with our fire spirit. What we got going on. We can do it to this. Let's do this first then. See if we get some nice random stuff happen along the way at the same time. All the while there's these storms going on. And there's a constant storm with Magma Dragon. There's a good chance for just random skull hits and just random 4 matches to happen. And he's going to cast that. We can absorb it easily. So let's do the first lot. Let him do his. We do ours. See you later, Magma Dragon. Your time here is up. Now let's take a look at our red conversions again. Yeah, nothing outrageous. Got red to brown there. 3 match there. It's kind of last resort though. Don't really like to do it on brown, like I say, but sometimes it's going to work out good because you got still so much red there that you still get the boost, because the boost is by red and brown gems. Doesn't care if they're red or brown, as long as there's plenty of them there to get a nice match. Let's cast these back to back. Fire Spirit's bound to have something left behind now. Stacks of purple, stacks of yellow. What's better? Well, we'll take that anyway. See if it makes anything better. Do it on yellow. This could be a skull hit and some red at the same time. Let's get our second Magma Dragon up. Let's cast these back to back. Let us get rid of them. So all she's going to do now is just create gems for us, basically. She's very much over. Let's Yeah. Oh, little cheeky, little cheeky jab there before she met her doom. But there it is. That's how I do it. That's a good way to do it, I think. There's a video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.